Hello, dear colleagues. My name is Irina Kuprieva, and I am a teacher of English of Большой Изюм Secondary School, Tayansha District, North Kazakhstan region. First of all, let me congratulate you on the new academic year and wish you and your families good health, that is very important nowadays, success, tolerance, and good luck in all your beginnings. Being an active Atank member, I was nominated to participate in Open Course Summer 2021. This is an annual program for professional development for teachers of English as a second language. The course using educational technology in the English language classroom is provided by Iowa State University as part of the online professional English network that is open. This program is sponsored by the U.S. Department of State with funding provided by the U.S. government and administered by FHI 360. So, some additional information about the course. We have got instructors, that is, they are professors from Iowa State University, Carol Chappell and Walker Hagelheimer. Their role is to provide us with the necessary material and give us video lectures as well as text lectures to demonstrate the use of technology in the English language classroom and its peculiarities as well. So this course is coordinated by them, and they create content such as lectures and make administrative decisions. Besides, we have got teaching assistants. The role of teaching assistant is to coordinate the whole work of the participants and to grade assignments and provide feedback to participants. So when we hand in our assignments, they go through them, check them, and give us feedback to help to develop our works, to make them better, and encourage us for further learning, to motivate us. And besides, we have got mentors. Mentors are chosen for course participants in smaller groups. They provide support to us and act as a first point to contact for help. So if we have some technical issues or, for example, some other problems, we can address to our mentors, contact our mentors through the platform, through the Canvas platform. The course is in, we have got the inbox section here, and besides, if the problem is too serious, for example, they contact in their turn to teaching assistants, etc. Well, we have got a syllabus to the whole text, course syllabus. Here we can download all the given material in the form of a model packets. So we can download not only videos but also texts, etc. And this information is given for us for free. So, given to us for free. The course has got 8 modules. Each module is devoted to some problem. Module 1 is introduction. It provides the whole idea of give us the whole idea of the course and the whole understanding of the role of technology in the English language context, or the role of technology as a cross-curriculum matter. Then other models are devoted to each skill: vocabulary, grammar, reading, writing, listening, and speaking. The last model contains the overview of the whole course and the additional information about the role of technology in language teaching units. How to make your own teaching materials, 10-step process for developing teaching units, for example, etc. So each model contains not only videos, for example, and text lectures, as you see how to select reading texts, how to select reading text part 2, etc., reflection activity, but also it contains tasks, assignments we are to complete. The assignments are from 2 to 3 for each model. Checking your understanding, that is graded. If the assignment is graded, it is marked like this, and still it contains a major assignments. These major assignments, graded assignment checking task, that is in the form of a test, it has got only 5 points, and major assignments has got 20 points. And so it shows that it is very important. Each model has got discussion sections. What does this mean? We have to discuss as a whole group one of the problem the model is devoted to. They give us questions and they give us a guiding example of what and how should be written, what should be discussed at the model, what they want us to speak about, how can be given the material, etc. So, a post from a former course participant, for example, that is about discussion post example, we were to complete some listening task and find pre-listening activities, while listening, and post-listening. So just to make a list of them. They provide us with a grading rubric. We will grade your post based on this rubric. So you see, this is a rubric with a number of criteria, ratings, and points. So total point is 10 for this assignment. In the grades section, we have got a list of our assignments as well as our grades. For example, if I click on my assignment, what do I see here? I see here my assignment that I submitted previously, and a feedback given by a teacher assistant. Each model was introduced to us by our instructors sequentially, beginning with the connection that each skill has with technology and introducing us to an expert in the field who provided inputs and advice to teachers. The hands-on sessions helped us to increase the boundaries of our knowledge and gave us opportunities to discuss our strategies and methods with fellow participants. During the long period of study at the course, we were introduced to many interesting platforms and technological means. Now I want to show you some of the beneficial resources. So it is very important to learn it is very important to teach our students reading. And there is one good resource, Storyline Online. Here it is a collection of books. You see, just August featured videos, just edit, and all books. It has got a lot of books. So what is so interesting about this Storyline Online platform? They have got a lot of short videos with read by some people. This text is read by Rita Moreno. So our children not only can read a book, but they can listen to it as well. What it gives them? It gives them a practice for listening as well. They know how to read the words, and still they can reread the text later. We can share the link to this. They provide us with teacher's guide, and we can share the link to our younger students, and they can listen to it. So that is very interesting. So there is another site, very interesting, that contains a lot of reading material for our students. It is called American English. I know that many of you are familiar with this site, and maybe they know how to use this. For example, The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. We can downloads and hard copy. We can download text in a PDF format, or EPUB format, or any other format we like. We can download the audio to the text as a whole, or chapter by chapter, to be given out to our students. Or would our students understand it? Let us copy the text. So you see that the chapter itself is not so long. It's only 1 page as a total. But can it be understood by our students? We have got a very good resource called WebFX, that is Readability Text Tool. What is it for? We can just copy the link to our text, for example, like this, and paste it here. Calculate readability. So, or we can test by direct input, enter text. We can paste the text into the window and click on the button Calculate Readability. Let's do it. So you see, we quickly and easily have the result of the text. Text result. Your text has an average grade level of about 5. It should be easily understood by 10 or to 11 years old. It is very important to know if the text difficult enough, or if it is too easy for our students. Can they understand the text, or it would be rather challenging for them when we search for text for example, formative or even summative assessments. And this easy tool can help us calculate readability of the text easily and not difficult. Still, We have readability indexes, different. If we don't know what they mean, at the bottom of the page they describe every scale and write what it means, how to understand the results of this uh, statistics. As well, it shows the total number of sentences. In this passage it is 26. Then it shows the total number of words, 401. So you see that the text is rather long. A number of complex words is only 10 out of 401. So that is rather a good result. And percent of complex words is 2.49. So you see that not so many complex words can be seen in the text. Average words per sentence is 15.42. The sentences, I should say, are rather long, but average syllables per word is 1.27. So, though the sentence is rather long in the text, average words, but the words are not difficult for our students to understand. They are short words, mostly from 1 to 2 syllables. So it is very important when we find a text for our students and don't know how to deal with the text, if it is too difficult. So we can easily read the text with our 5 graders. That is great. There are many important connections between technology and vocabulary today. Technology provides access to many different ways for students to study vocabulary. Also, teachers can find many resources to help teach vocabulary on the internet. Let's take a look at vocabulary teaching activities. When we teach vocabulary, we can find very interesting episodes on this site, Learning English by Voice of America. So we see that all the texts, all the videos are divided into levels: beginning level, intermediate level, advanced level, etc. So beginning level begins from the very beginning, welcome. Lesson 1 is welcome, let's learn English. It is very interesting and authentic material for our students. That is very important. How to ask a teacher, new words, for example, etc. And here at the very bottom of the page we see video programs about learning English, of course, and video programs, English in a minute, English and movies, etc. I want you to look at this option, news words. What does this mean? News words has got some videos illustrating the use of any word you like. There are a lot of more words here. For example, let's take the word, say, evaporate. What does this mean? We have a video with this word.
News words. A coronavirus outbreak in Fiji is stretching the health system and hurting the country's economy. Evaporate.
A vaccination campaign has started, but officials are resisting calls for a lockdown out of fear for the Fijian economy. It shrank almost 20% last year when...
So you see that the word is demonstrated in the form of news. That is very interesting for our students. And besides, we can make some activity to do as a project work, for example, to make their own um, news word and demonstrate in class. So it is very interesting. The word news is rather short. The video is rather short, only 1 minute long, and it gives the students the word in the context, which is very important because all of us should give the words in context for our students to know how to use the word, how to combine it with other words, etc. So this option is great. Another very good platform is Corpus of Contemporary American English. What is it for? It is very useful for those people who want to understand how to use any word in some context and find true, authentic examples of the use of the word. There are some options: list, chart, word, browse, etc. We can have it. Land, for example, the word. We can type any word we want to investigate, and click on the button Find Matching Strings. So you see that the word land, its frequency is 139,390. That is rather great number. Then if we click on the word itself in context, we can find different examples of the use of this word: wood, land, on its, etc. So we see the date, the year when the word was used in this or that example, and the register, that is blog. The total number of pages is 1000 for this word. It is rather great. We can save the results, translate them, analyze them, etc. So we can do everything we want. If we come back to frequency, we see that we can translate the word, search it in Google, or search, for example, for video, for image or video for this word in books, etc. So we can see other options of the word. Let's come back and see another options. For example, compare. We can compare two different words to know how to use them and what is the difference between those two words. For example, what is the difference and how to use the word land and earth. Let's type them, these words, and click on the button compare words. So you see that is the list of frequency for these words, and the most frequent word land is used with is reform. So reform land or land reform, bureau, Palestinian, application, etc. As for the word earth, the most frequent word to use with this word is magnetic. Light years, sciences, orbits, maybe Jupiter, spinning, etc. So we see that the words are used differently in different situations. And if we click on the number, any number for this word, for example, with the word purchased, okay? Purchased. We can see the examples of when the word land is used together with the word purchased. And we can see the date of the use and what register is. The very first example is from the academic register. Then magazine, fiction, news. It is often used in news, movies, or even in some web sites. So, and we see a lot of examples of the use of these two words. This site is very interesting for those who conduct or are going to conduct some project work with their students. They may take any word or any combination of the words they like and compare, make a list of these words, make a list of collocations used with these words, or just compare two words in the context. According to this site, it has got more than 5 million examples of words, of different words. So you see the number is great, and there is a lot of information there. I want to express my gratitude to the Bureau of Cul- I want to express my gratitude to the Bureau of Cultural Affairs for the opportunity to be enrolled in the course Using Technology in the English Language Classroom. I feel privileged to be part of this program that has come to us at a propitious moment when we teachers have been trying to use technology to reach out to students in these turbulent times. Thank you for your attention.